Right hamstring soreness cost him 5 games. Leonard steps in, off the rim, couldn't grab it. LA dominated in the fourth quarter, held the Rockets to 10 points. Embiid one-on-one. Man strips him of the ball. Turnover.
By not getting back, getting set.
Clippers just 2-7 in their last 9 games. That included a 6-game losing streak. Soft touch, PG-13.
Get inside.
AI's got to get out of the way. Paul George rocks the rim.
Embiid, I know he's shooting about 35% behind the three, but that one was shooting practice.
Philadelphia shooting 38% as a team. That's 4th in the NBA beyond the arc. George steps into it, knocks it down.
Now, Coach Lue told me that they need to begin to establish who they are, and that starts tonight. Lue also told me that he wants to see Kawhi and Paul George set the tone with the defensive mentality and defensive physicality.
19-17, Philadelphia. We approach 5 minutes to go here in the first. Tim Burr applauded his professionalism. Very similar to what Doc Rivers said about Maxey.
Yes. And I think the only difference is that the inconsistency maybe in minutes is what, you know, Ty Lue had to talk to Terrence Mann about what's the difference between the two.
Zubac. Tobias Harris negated. Applauded his professionalism. Very similar to what Doc Rivers said about Maxey.
Yes. And I think the only difference is that the defend the rim without picking up a foul. And then he ran the court that time and was able to pick a foul up, and now another lazy turnover by the Clippers.
Milton forcing the action, and he lays it in.
Not called by the official. Rarely will you see Big Zoo just kind of lose the ball like that in traffic.
Ball movement leads to the Milton 3. Missed it.
A high efficient shot that they're able to convert.
Good answer. 7-0 run. Smack away George. Scooped up by Jackson. Looking for the angle. Jackson accelerates for the deuce.
Really good defense with better offense by taller Tobias Harris.
And George off the mark at the line.
Very important when Joel Embiid goes out and James Harden. You got to win those minutes.
Lob it up. Zubac throws it down hard. Harden running the show here for Philly. Returning. Embiid out high. George draws the assignment. 10 to shoot. He's trying to bully him. He does. Bank shot good and a foul. Double. Morris puts it on the deck. And George out of bounds on the sideline. Zubac handed off for George. Shot clock is down to 4. George has to make it happen. Swiped. Harris, it's a 3-on-1 developing. Harris drives in. Embiid trails and scores.
Moved him about 3 feet, and that opened up that right-hand layup.
22 points in the first half for Embiid. Man will shoot it and connects for 3.
They allowed Joel the space to do what he does well, and credit Doc and the coaching staff for that, and Terrence making the tip in. That time not only over the outstretched arms of Kawhi Leonard, but it was Zubac coming on the backside to contest as well.
Crossover, George, kick, Morris, shooting practice, bottom. Clippers trying to claw back into it. Melton draws Leonard. Here's Embiid one-on-one with George. Embiid makes his move, loses the ball, and a foul is called. No look for man. Plenty of time on the shot clock. George, kick it out. Leonard, got a 3. Ball movement leads to Harden. Sixers have nothing going right now. Embiid can't bail him out. Pair of free throws here for Paul George. You can vote right now for your 2023 NBA All-Stars. George in his return to the lineup, 9 points. Embiid for Harden. Shot clock is winding down. Harden, the electric slide 3, doesn't go. Harden, the electric slide 3, doesn't go. Rebounded by George, forcing the action all the way, lays it in. 8 of 11 from the field for Tobias Harris. George trying to shake off the defender. He missed it over Melton. Philadelphia up by 3. They have never trailed tonight. Step back 3. Doesn't go for Harden. Rebound snared by George.
4 lead changes, 9 ties, 2.9 in the third. George off of shake. And are they going to give us any more time?
Watching George behind the back on a kick for Batum. Shot clock is down to 3. George, step back, Jay. Oh, yeah!
He has such a respect for the game itself, and that's why he's going to ultimately not only be successful within these forward lines, but in life.
Maxey. Harrell, it goes, and a foul. Man steps in to save it. Diagonal feed. George, they need it. Rebound off of Maxey.
Ooh, 220 plus 1.
I'm getting on a red eye. That's not a good decision before a red eye.
And listen, snack before you get on. That's
Really?
what you do, yeah.
They have missed their last 8 shots. George, hard drive, can't finish, foul call.